So welcome to what would have been the third meeting of the season. Should have been at Anglesey, but that circuit doesn't exist in this original rFactor game. So instead we're at Mallory Park, the scene of the very first UK 2CV race in 1989, and it's Trevor Williams on pole. I'm in 16th, which is not great. There's the championship leader in 6th, so they'll probably hold on to that. Let's see who else we've got. Okay. Who was that? The guy at Brands Hatch who took me out. Can't actually remember now. But anyway, let's see how we get on. 20 minutes round Mallory normally offers very close racing. Can't actually see the lights. Where are the lights? There are no lights. Oh, there are the lights on the gantry. Oh, great. So down to 21st already. Oh. Let's squeeze around the outside here maybe. This should. I was going to say this would be flat out in real life. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like the computer car's going to do it, although. I haven't made much progress. To the hairpin on the first lap. Oh, this car's barely moving. Where am I now? 21st? Yeah, so in theory I should be able to take this flat out. I'm flat at the minute. Keep it flat. No, it's understeering. Well, but yeah. You wouldn't normally get that much of a run on the other cars. And the computer car's on, I think, the highest setting possible, so I'll just have to bear that in mind. Don't go crashing into them. That's Richard Hollis ahead. Who I've just managed to hit. Up to 17th. So almost back to where I started. Yeah, the car is quite understeer. You can take it flat though. Like I say, you should be able to. I'm not sure this corner's quite right. It feels like it sort of tightens up on the exit, which it doesn't really do. Or shouldn't really do, but anyway, you know, you can't criticise it too much. It's been, you know, built by someone from scratch, so and it's kind of replicating what the racing would be like. It is normally this close at Mallory. This is very close. Too close. Oh, Ben Allen's off. and it's quite a short lap, so it's normally really hectic. Yeah, definite understeer issue on this corner. That's Trevor Williams. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. Oh, wings off. Slightly dodgy rejoining, I must admit. And I fear I'm going to have the same. Well, my car's not too badly damaged. It's pulling to the right now. But not as bad as it was at Brands Hatch, but yeah, I should have realised I'd probably understeer off on that corner. And the car is definitely not as fast now. So I'm not sure I'm going to have a good 20-minute race now. Pete Sparrow in front there, I mean, he would not be 23rd, usually. Or if he was, he'd be making his way through the field fairly quickly. So yeah, I just have to remember I have to back off a little bit round the first corner. Or else I'm just going to slide off. I'm almost doing again. Oh dear, second to last. Now that's pretty accurate, that corner. You can take it pretty much flat. And then down into second for the hairpin. I think the chances of me winning the championship are pretty much non-existent now. So at least that's fairly accurate to real life. So the car's still pulling to the right, but it's not too bad. Just about cope with it. Little bit of curb, bit of grass. So I think what is actually the case is the cars are actually quite quick, like the competitors. If they're on their own, it's when they're in a group they sort of hold each other up.
Alright, that was a 1:13.17.
Yeah, it's like that corner's deceptively hard. Oh great, I'm now last. But I can see a whole group of cars ahead, which I think I am catching. I can see from the timings I'm about 24 seconds behind the actual leader, who in this particular case is Christian Calendar. I'm not sure has actually featured in this series so far. It's like, how can I be on the inside and then all of a sudden I lose grip and I'm sliding to the outside? But anyway, I'm catching them. Oh yeah, great run, come on. There's 10 minutes remaining, we're halfway through the race. Oh. I don't know if someone missed a gear or forgot to actually press the throttle. So Trevor Williams in front in the Tech Rouge car. Good run. Yes, I'm not last anymore. 25th. No, just, you know, I would say I'll latch onto Sparrow, but he doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Oh, look at this. I have a feeling this was who I was racing with when I went off, but to be honest, I can't remember. To be honest, much like real life, I cannot get that hairpin right. I've got no less than iron fly. Oh! That's because I was messing about with the camera. And I mean, in this regard, it's actually quite accurate in the sense that my next aim is to get to the next group and you try and latch onto the next group, assuming Sparrow doesn't overtake me here. It's very close. I'll break myself. No! Oh, rubbish. How do I reverse? Oh dear. How far behind am I? Just waiting for the times to update. I don't think I'm 1 second behind. No, I'm 19 seconds behind. Great. I think this might just turn into a test session. Try and perfect the lines for the second race. I don't quite know why I went off with a hairpin, but I'll blame Sparrow. That's the right thing to do. I see Trevor Williams is up to his usual tricks. Racing 2 cars in this race, so he's 24th and he's also first.
That was a 1:13.0.
Because a marshal with a green flag who's standing on the start-finish straight, I mean, he just seems to be permanently there. I mean, there would be a marshal there, but he wouldn't be holding out a green flag all the time. Well, 5 minutes remaining. Well, I haven't really been looking at the time, so I think, oh, maybe I was catching the group in front, but no, they're now 23 seconds ahead. Well, this is a nice little drive around Mallory Park now. Knows we're taking the scenery. It's a nice sunny day. It's good to see they've got the, they have, you can't actually see it at the minute, but they've got the, if I look to the right, no, you can't really see it, but oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Really shouldn't have done that. Anyway, over there is the lake that the track runs round. As you see, I'm now 20 seconds. Oh, I was. Well, it said I was 20 seconds behind, and it's now back to 23. Maybe if I actually paid attention, I could catch them. But I think I'm more likely to actually get caught by the leaders and be lapped. Moral of the story is, do not go off or hit barriers or anything like that. You know, obviously the difference between this and real life is I could, if I wanted to, restart the race, but that doesn't seem very fair. I know it's probably not making for a very interesting video, but there you go. Not all the real life racing videos are that interesting. Well, matter of opinion, obviously. Well, it looks like a great battle for the lead anyway. There's 1/10 of a second between them. Well, there was, so there's now about a second between them. Looks pretty close, must be getting close to the end of the race. There's 1 minute remaining. So, is this, I'm not sure, it could be the last lap. Obviously it's when the leader crosses the line. Looks like they've crossed the line again, I think. So I've got one more lap after this. Yeah, there we go. Time remaining is 0, so this is the last lap. Looks like Christian Calendar's going to win it. And that's because I was looking at the times. I might actually get lapped now. Come on, come on! Tell me I go the wrong way. I'm reversing. Oh no, I haven't been lapped. Oh, they're just behind me. I can just see them. Let's see if I can actually make it round without going off. Oh, there's all the other cars going into the pit lane. I'm still finishing. Whoop-de-doo, 26th. So just to confirm, yeah, it's a win for Christian Calendar. Trevor Williams second, Paul Taylor third. And I finished an entire... oh, just over a minute, so almost a lap behind. Well, let's hope that in the second race things go a little bit better.